Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about 5 things that I hate about my BMW 7 Series. Let's get into it. So then, the first of which is the MPG, the fuel consumption. As you can see at the moment it is reading 8.9. Now I don't know how accurate that is because we can't reset it. The iDrive is down. I'll actually get onto that in a bit, but yeah, we can't reset the MPG, but at the moment it is only showing 8.9, and that is terrible, to be honest. It means that this car can not be driven on a daily basis because it just uses too much fuel. Now, why does it use too much fuel, you may ask? Now we'll have a look in the engine bay. Now, as you can see, we have a V12 engine under the bonnet. Now, yes, I know, it's a 6-litre naturally aspirated V12. You're not going to get the best MPG compared to, say, a 2-litre diesel. But I would kind of expect this to get around 15, 20, 25 MPG on average. And that is my goal. My goal is to get 20 to 25 MPG out of this engine. Now, before I bought it, it was pretty well neglected. The air filters had not been changed for about 10 years or so. The oil had not been changed for a bunch of years, and so I am on a quest to get this MPG much better. If we can get to 20 MPG, I'll be happy. Now, I said I was going to talk about the iDrive system, and that is the second thing that I hate about this car. So, this is the original BMW iDrive system. This came out in, I believe, 2001, and it was probably pretty revolutionary for the time, you know, to have a screen in your car, to have an infotainment like this would have been amazing in 2001. But this car was made in 2003, still had the same system, of course, but this system is just so complicated to work out, and it's so hard to navigate. For example, if you want to go to, let's say, settings, we have to use the scroll wheel and kind of go diagonally, and then you kind of have to hope that it went into the correct menu. And then to scroll through, you don't just, you know, move this across and move it down, because if you do that you just end up in another menu. This is you know, you do this action to keep navigating back to the main menu. So let's try and get back to where we were. So settings then. To navigate through the settings, you actually have to just scroll the wheel, which I find really quite confusing, because you might just want to go across and you might move it and oh no, I've gone into another menu. What are we in now? It's not showing. I think that's the navigation, which is not currently working. But yeah, let's go back into settings. So you just have to use the scroll wheel just like this, and it's very frustrating, it's very annoying, and very outdated. Now, I do have kind of a solution to this. I am going to be retrofitting, or I plan to retrofit the LCI version of the iDrive system. It's still not amazing. It's still not as good as, say, the CCC or the CIC iDrive system, that, for example, what I have in my BMW 5 Series, but it is a damn sight better than the original pre-LCI iDrive system. So yeah, it's probably one of the main things that I actually want to change in this car, because at the moment I can't use the iDrive system at all. Not only do I have a faulty module that I had to remove, it's just way outdated. There's no point even using any of this stuff. The next thing that I absolutely hate about this car then is the repair costs, and you're probably screaming at me right now going, what do you expect? It's a V12 BMW 7 Series, it's going to have high repair costs. Yes, I know, and I kind of did know what to expect before getting into this. It's not one of those cars that you just blindly go into and just hope that it's going to be cheap to repair. No, that's not the case. But it's very annoying how, you know, BMW bought Rolls-Royce, and this kind of has a lot of parts that Rolls-Royce have, and you end up paying the Rolls-Royce price for them. Yeah, it's very frustrating, but you know, it is what it is, and you just have to kind of hope that the parts that need replacing are not the Rolls-Royce parts, because you're going to be paying, you know, 2 and 3 times the amount of the equivalent BMW parts. But yeah, repair costs. I don't like them on this car. You can end up spending thousands and thousands and thousands repairing this car and putting it back to how it should be, which we're more than likely going to be doing, so I don't even know why I've mentioned it. The next thing I hate about this BMW 7 Series, and this is something that shocked me quite a lot, to be honest. When I bought this car, I noticed that there was no heated seats. Now, I'm not being funny, but this is a BMW 760 Ally. It's the flagship BMW 7 Series, and to not even have heated seats, there's something very strange going on here. I don't know why someone from factory would order a V12 BMW but then opt to not have like heated seats. Now, I don't really care about cooled seats and massage seats, so those are things that, yeah, they'd be nice to have, but I really couldn't see myself using, in all honesty. But heated seats, I do use them a bunch. I mean, I have heated seats even in my BMW 1 Series. And to not have them in a BMW 7 Series is absolutely bizarre. But again, that is something that I can retrofit at a later date. Now, how easy that's going to be, I don't know. But yeah, I really don't know why this BMW 7 Series doesn't have heated seats. It's absolute madness. And the fifth and final thing that I hate about this car is the gigantic steering wheel. Now, I know this thing is kind of like an actual bus. It is over 6 meters long, I believe. But the fact that, you know, the steering wheel is so big, it kind of ruins the enjoyment of the drive. Now, I know you can get a sports steering wheel. Whether or not it is actually smaller in diameter, I'm not really sure. But that is something that I am considering. I am considering swapping this over, which I believe is the SE steering wheel, over to the, I don't know if it's M Sport or if it's just a sports steering wheel, which is kind of like the 3-spoke one. I think I may go ahead and do that. And if I am to change the steering wheel as well, then I could actually have the option to change it for a heated one, which would be nice. I'm sure the heated button goes in here. That's why I have a blank here. This is not a heated steering wheel. So yeah, the heated steering wheel, a heated sports steering wheel could go quite nice. But yeah, this really does feel kind of like an actual bus steering wheel right now. Okay then guys, this has been 5 things that I hate about my BMW 760 Ally, and I know a bunch of you are probably thinking, what did you expect when you bought a BMW 760 Ally? You know, most of these problems you should have expected, right? But you know, such is life, I guess. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you have not already done so, because I've got a lot more videos to come on this car, and I'll see you all in that next one. Peace!